Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Sarah Mwaura and my whole channel is about my opinion depending on the topic of the day. And today we are going to talk about sex, and I'm sorry because this video I was to upload it on 4th of September because it's World Sexual Health Day, and I couldn't upload it because of an unavoidable circumstance, but as they say, better late than never. So today we are going to talk about sex, and at this time, without wasting time, let's give this chance to my guest to introduce himself.
You're welcome. My name is Sami. I'm from Nigeria.
Okay, Sami, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Today we are going to talk about sex, because I think when we were growing up, our parents didn't talk much about sex and they considered it as bad habit, and if they catch you talking about sex, they can even beat you.
Yeah.
So our first question, when and how did you learn about sex? Was it through school, through friend, or your age mates, or did you discuss it with your parent?
Well, I know a woman around, I was approximately, let me say, if I'm not mistaken, 27 years.
Okay.
So it wasn't taught from my parents, it's from a friend.
That when you are young, you never discuss or talk about sex with your friend, your age mates?
You know, olden days, not now we are in a global world.
Yeah.
You can't discuss such thing with your parents.
Not parents, but friends.
Yeah,
like your age mates.
You can discuss it with your friends.
So you used to discuss with your age mates?
Sure.
But you never did have that talk with your parents?
You don't have such privilege to talk about it with your parents.
Yeah, and I think that's where as parents we go wrong, because sometimes it's good for a child to learn about sex through parent, because there is no way a parent will mislead the child. He or she will tell you what you need to know. But when you are learning it from friend or age mate, you are just trying to experience.
Yeah.
You don't know anything. Nobody know anything. Nobody know about the information. Like as you say, you came to know about sex at the age of 27.
Yeah.
For you, you are lucky. For me, I came to know about sex at the age of 19.
Wow.
And it's not that I came to know about it. It was not
You were these virgins then?
at the age of 19, and I got pregnant.
Oh.
Yeah.
Me then I was shy.
I got pregnant at the age of 19. I don't regret it for now, because the outcome of that sex, I had my beautiful daughter.
Oh, wow.
She's now in university.
How old
And
is she?
she's I will not tell you how old is she, because people will calculate my age. I don't want people to start calculating my age. What I'll tell you is she's now in university.
Wow.
She's also a podcaster. She have a podcast. Her podcast is Crazy Cruising. Sorry, Mori. I'm sorry about this. Crazy Cruising. Yeah, that's her podcast, and she's doing fairly fine. And I'm so proud of her, and I don't regret having her at that age.
That's
although
wonderful.
I wish I knew more about sex back then, because thank God that time I got pregnant, I did not get any disease. Because I did not know anything about sex. I did not know there is contraceptive. I did not know there is condom. I didn't have any information. I just went, and that's a story for another day. But I'm so proud of my daughter. I don't regret, but I wish I had more information about sex back then. And I'm so proud of her, because for now, the topic she's talking in her podcast is so relevant about things which are happening. And the reason I say I'm proud of her is because at her age, what she know, I didn't know.
Wow.
So it's very important to discuss those kind of topic with your kid. So, would you, given the chance, discuss sex with your children?
Well, is to me, I think it's necessary. Yeah, it's necessary, because at my own time, I found it very difficult to talk to a woman. This is what I want.
Yeah.
But how to express myself, or to tell the lady in question.
You didn't have that knowledge. You didn't have that
the
information.
Ability.
Yeah.
No, because I wasn't taught about it from my parents.
So you are just going there to experience yourself.
Then I couldn't even express myself because I was shy. I know what I want, but to go for it,
you don't have.
I don't know how
courage.
to. I don't know how to even start the topic.
You don't know about it. You don't have information
I don't
about
have
it.
anything about it. Even
So
if
you are just
me,
going there to experience. It's like you are going there to experience, to know it through experience, not that you knew about it.
Well, I wouldn't say I was desperate to have sex, because it helped me a lot.
Yeah.
I wasn't a playboy, but mostly they were seeing me as a playboy. Then when I was in secondary school, girls, sorry to say this, they were up to me. They come to me, they ran to me. I was nice to them. Then back in the days in secondary school,
yeah,
I always go to school with money. You know, when it's time for break, I buy ice cream and donut. And
so they were coming to you, so because they come you have
to
money.
me, and secondly, they say I'm handsome and this and that. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
So then they were coming with another thought, just to have sex with me.
Yeah.
Because they like me. I see it from their eyes. I know, because I was matured enough. Understand? Yeah. So. But for me to demonstrate, to rhyme with their mindset, I found it very difficult, because I don't know anything about sex. If you ask me to start, I don't know where to start.
So you did not have that topic with your parents when you are growing up?
At all. You don't have to. You don't even need to think about it. You don't need to even bring it on the table, on the deck.
You cannot.
Because then it's like a taboo.
Sure.
Understand? Yeah. It's like a crime. Why will you even discuss sex with your parents?
You cannot.
Understand?
And I think that is very wrong.
Yeah.
It's very good, like, to educate children about sex depending on the age. Like the way you can talk about sex at the age of, you can talk about sex with a teenager. It's not the way you can talk about sex with an 8-year-old or 7-year-old child, because we hear so many cases. Some girls, they are abused. Even boy child. It's not about only girls. This one, it's not about only girl child. Also boy child. They have been abused, and sometimes they don't have that information, or they don't know how to face it. When they are approached, they don't know how to face it, because they never talk about that thing. And even when they are abused, they have that fear to go and discuss it with the parent, because they fear talking such topic with the parent.
Yeah.
But if you are close with their kid, you are telling him, you are educating him or her about sex, when he gets such abuse from outside, he or she will have the courage, or she will feel comfortable talking about it with you.
Yeah.
So I think also that contributes so much.
You know, then it's good, to my own opinion, it's good to, when you have your upcoming kids or your upcoming baby girl or a guy, it's good to educate him or her on sexual terms.
Yeah. Tell him the advantage of it,
the advantage and the disadvantage, and the consequences and the risk on it.
Because it's not only unwanted pregnancy.
Yeah.
There's also disease.
Because
there
that's
is also
why
infection.
these days you have so many abortions,
Yeah.
unwanted abortions,
Yeah.
unwanted kid, baby. Understand? So
Yeah.
it's good to educate them.
Sure.
If you're a parent out there, don't feel shy. Once you have a baby girl and you want the best for her, educate her. Tell her this is good and this is bad. Be wise. Monitor your period. Monitor everything. You make sure you keep your eye on her. You know.
Yeah.
You have to tell her so many things so that she will know. When a man approached her,
She will know.
she will know
to defend
know how
herself.
to control herself
Yeah.
and how to carry on.
And I think also when they are teaching at school, they don't give that much information because the school it's mixed.
Yeah.
There is things you cannot talk in front of boys. There are things about girls you cannot talk in front of boys. So there is not that space to have such healthy communication.
Yeah, meanwhile,
about
not all the schools that taught about it.
Yeah.
It's not all the schools, but you as a parent, you need to educate your kids.
Yeah.
This is good, this is bad. In terms of sexual feelings, yes, you have sexual feelings, you have the urge, but mind how you deal with your partner.
Yeah. Now
That's what
going
matters
to
most.
the second question.
Okay.
Do you have sex talk with your partner? Like you discuss what she like, what she don't like, or when she wanted? Because sometimes I think, I'm sorry to say this, sometimes I think men think like if the men want it, you don't want to know whether the lady want it. If she say no, he will not take no for an answer. Some men do that. They will think you are saying no, but you mean yes. And for me, like, that's what I'm asking. Do you have a sex talk with your partner?
Sure, I do. I do have a sex discussion with my partner. Why? Because it makes the relationship strong. It makes us to know how you feel for each other.
And to be comfortable with each other.
Understand? So
Yeah.
when you have such conversation, it makes the relationship to be strong. It brings each other close. Understand? So
Yeah.
to me, it's good to have such discussions, because when you don't have such discussion, and maybe you're my girlfriend, I don't have such discussion with you, and you have a guy outside that tells you how he feels about you,
Yeah.
how emotional he feels about you, how he always liked to have you, like he always liked, like, okay, let me just be brief. He will put you in the mood that you even wish, oh, I wish this guy is my guy. I wish this guy is close to me. Like, I'm wet already. Like, wow, this guy is so amazing. But your partner doesn't have such conversation with you.
Yeah. He just think it's
Yeah.
right. When
He need it, he'll just come to
He
you.
just come, he know when you...
He doesn't care how you feel. He doesn't think about your emotional
But
feelings.
don't you think that rape?
I won't say it's rape, because
It's rape because
no.
if no, listen.
You wasn't
What
forced.
is rape? What is the meaning of rape?
Rape is when you are
forced.
forced on what you don't want or expected.
Even the husband can rape you because
How can your husband rape you? Hello?
he can rape you in this way, because rape, the meaning of rape is being forced. And now when, like, there are sometimes women don't want that, you come and you ask her, I say no, I don't want.
But there is one.
But there some men, they will force themselves in because they think it's their right.
No.
You consider that rape. Even a man can, your husband can rape you
There is
because
this-
you did not have that agreement. I'm okay. I'm okay for this one.
Okay, let me use you as an example. You as my wife, I paid your bride price. Understand? So and
You see your mind.
I'm coming.
Continue.
You as my wife, I might not be sexual romantic. Then I want to have sex with you. I might not be romantic. All I know is just open, let's do it.
That's what I'm but that is different. Being an romantic is different from like maybe if I'm married to you and I know that the way you approach me for sex, I'll know the way you approach me for sex and I'll agree on it. Meaning you are not that romantic, but I know what you mean. You have your language that you use when you are talking about it. But my point is, whether you are romantic or unromantic, you tell me I need it and I say no. And you force yourself in. Whether you have paid my dowry, whether you have wedded me in church, that's a rape.
To me, it's not a rape.
It's a rape.
You are mine. So no matter how I take it, it's mine.
Because I'm yours, you have to do whatever you want with me.
No,
I don't have say
it depends
in that
on
marriage.
it depends on the mindset of your partner. Some will understand, some might not understand.
But if I say no, it means no. And if you go
that
ahead
is for
and
you.
do it,
And that is
that's
for
rape.
you. No, it's not rape. When you take me to court,
Guys, drop comments below and tell me what you think about this.
When you take me to court, or you take it to a table that
you.
No, you can't. There is no way you can defend me, because the issue there is that you are my wife. No
But
matter
I said
anything.
no.
You said no. And I'm in the mood.
But I'm not.
But you're not.
Yeah.
Is my priority.
It's not your right.
Is my responsibility.
Because I have said no.
No,
you have to take no as a no.
It's my. So why would you say no?
Because I don't want. Not every day that I'm in the mood. Not every day I want.
You don't need to bring such thing in a table where you have your husband.
You don't have to say no.
You are not in your relation. You are just okay.
But maybe I'm tired. I don't want it that day.
If you're tired, know how to control your man. Understand?
No, but there is tomorrow. It's not I'm going for vacation.
Listen,
it's not that I'm going somewhere tomorrow.
Listen,
you can wait for tomorrow.
Listen, I want to say something here. This kind of issue is the issue that makes some men to go outside and look for a lady. Sure.
Ladies, do you agree with this?
Yeah.
Please drop your comment.
I'm telling you the truth, because you might do it today, you succeed. Next time you might try such thing.
But this one,
you have the understand.
It weekly. It's just maybe for one day.
Okay, fine. You said it. Do you think that your husband in question agree with you?
He may not agree, but you are supposed to understand that not
how
every
do you think, how would you want him to understand where he is in the mood?
Let me ask you this. What if I'm in the mood and you are not in the mood?
Definitely there is no way a man is lying with a lady
because you are a man
called the wife in question.
Because men are like that. Men, they will just see somebody walking in the road, they will just like her. But for a lady, before a lady gets into the mood, they have to be there.
That means you don't.
Mentally.
Will I say you don't have feelings for your man?
It's not about feeling. You have feeling. You love the man, but it's men and women. They are different.
Let me tell you something.
But let me ask you, now you say, just because today I say I'm not in the mood, we'll do it tomorrow. You go and cheat because of that.
No, I'm not saying, I said this is why some men.
But don't you think there are some men who have it every day with the wife and still they cheat?
Sure. There are thousands of them outside there.
So for me doing it every day, it will not prove that he cannot cheat.
Well, in that aspect, I wouldn't say for them, but I'll speak for myself.
So let's conclude. If I say no and you force yourself, that rape.
It's not rape.
Guys, drop your comment and let's hear what you think about this one.
Absolutely out of the picture. It's not rape, because you are mine. Because if it's rape, you would have screamed. If it's
but
rape,
you know, sometimes you cannot scream because you are avoiding that embarrassment.
You would not.
You have kids.
No, you don't.
You have neighbors.
You don't need to peg it as a rape. Something that is called rape is that you're walking on the street, you saw a girl, you admire her, and you target her on
Can you guys
the
listen?
bad points. You grabbed her, you tried everything, you strangle her, and you get rid of her.
Guys,
That is
please
rape.
drop
Then
your
when you
comments.
are in the same roof with me,
Drop your comment and tell
And
me if you agree with me.
I demonstrated to you that I'm having the urge.
But I'm not having.
Then you are not having. You are not.
So we postpone it for tomorrow.
That
or
is for you,
another
but
day.
I'm in the mood. Okay. Coincidentally, the next time I might not be in the mood, and you are in the mood,
That's why-
and you forced yourself to have
Meaning
me.
I'm raping you.
You are not raping me. You're having what belongs to you.
No. Guys,
You
do
are
agree
having
with
what
Sammy,
belongs to
Or do
you.
you agree with me?
Yes, I paid for it.
You paid for what? You paid for dowry.
This is your property. You don't share it with anybody.
Guys, please.
It's all
join
about
this
understanding.
conversation.
Yes, it's all about understanding. You and I will just try, okay, baby, I will just try and convince you. I convinced you willingly,
But
deep from your heart. You let me in.
But what if I'm not? I don't want totally.
But you let me in. You allowed me.
I will not allow you. But if you
And I forced myself.
If you force yourself,
I forced myself.
You rape me.
No, but you allowed me to finish everything. Yeah.
Guys, please.
Why
drop
didn't you
your
run away from
comments.
the bed? Why didn't you start screaming?
Sometimes you are avoiding the embarrassment you have.
Because you know that
maybe
this is
you
his
have
right.
housemaid.
Because you know that this is this man's right.
No.
Because you're tired or one thing or the other. Some men doesn't have that mindset. Some men will be like, okay, you don't have my time. They will be thinking, okay, fine. Maybe you have another man outside that makes you happy. He will sleep off. Next day, might not come back on time.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah. So
He will not disturb you. But next day, he will not come back on time. He will just go out and have his way all along. Ooh la la. Understand? So,
men, isn't this
it's
true?
your
Do you agree
responsibility.
with Sammy?
It's your responsibility to satisfy your man. Your husband in question, not
And
your
I
boyfriend.
agree with that 100%.
You are in the mood.
I'm saying
you
is-
are not in the mood.
It's a must.
That's why you're there.
Guys, isn't this true?
Any way you try to satisfy him is none of my business.
Because for me, I think that one is very wrong.
No.
Their mentality is very wrong.
Ladies
there are
have
some men maybe I
different.
don't need it.
Ladies have different ways to satisfy a man. So you can't, if you're not in the mood, maybe you can give him an excuse that you're on your evolution, that you don't want to this that. It's well understood.
Yeah.
It's well understood. But aside from it, there is no excuse that you can give a man that is on the spot. This is what I want, and I know that nothing is going on, and you cannot give it to me. Damn it.
Guys, please drop your comment and tell me what do you think about this one, because for me, I think that one I consider that rape. I don't know what you think about
No, I will not call it a rape.
Let me ask you. Do you discuss, like, when you are having sex with your partner, do you discuss on the position you want, or you just turn her the way you want, or you don't mind whether she like what you are doing or not, or it's because you are saying that having sex with her is your right? Do you think you also say putting her in any position is your right also?
Well, in the respect of that, I would say having a discussion in a kind of position might take place while you guys have distance. Maybe you are in Uganda, I'm here in Dubai, and maybe I might come back in 6 months' time. I might be telling you, baby, if I come back, I'll give you this style and this and that. But when I'm present with you,
I don't
I don't think there is a room for that.
Why?
Yes, there is no room for that. Since I'm close to you, someone like me, I believe in action. Yeah,
Wow.
I believe in action.
Wow.
So I don't need to start telling you gospels and this, that, telling you what you need to hear.
Yeah.
No.
But for me, I think it's good if you are having intercourse with your partner. I think it's good to ask you to have that discussion with I want to try this. Is it okay with you?
No.
Am I hurting you?
No, to me, it's not necessary. To me, it's not necessary. Telling your partner, I will hang your legs in the ceiling. And
If you want to
take
do it,
your
you
head.
just hang.
It's not necessary to have such discussion on the position that I want to give you.
Meaning, if you
I
want to
believe
hang, you hang.
position comes from emotional. It's emotional.
But what if what you want is not, I don't want?
Yeah, you can still have another choice. It's emotional. It's not something they.
So you cannot force by that one. You cannot force what you want.
No. Some will I say some ladies, they will say, I have short womb. You can't hit me from the back.
Yeah.
Understand? So such discussion is not something you bring on the table and start telling your babe, I want to go from the back. Why you're not on the bed? Maybe I take you out.
No, whether you are in bed. What I mean is whether you are in bed. I mean, is it good, or do you think it's important if you want to try something to ask her before if she's comfortable with it? Or you just go ahead?
On the process or before the process?
Even before or when you're in the process.
To me,
even when you're in the process, you can ask, are you okay with this?
On the process, I don't think there is necessary. Because
it's not necessary.
It's not necessary because we are on the we are in the mood, so we flow.
But maybe it's not comfortable with me.
Then you can tell me, no, baby, I don't like this.
And you agree.
I will agree. It's simple.
Okay, yeah.
It's simple.
Now I get your point.
It's not something that I will insist.
I get your point.
No, baby, this is what I want. No, they don't insist when they are playing the game.
I get your point.
Yeah.
So guys,
it's vice versa. So it might be what I want. My like might be your dislike, and your like might be my own dislike.
Yeah.
So, but most times, when it's time to play games, men, sorry guys, we don't have choice. Yeah.
So
all our intention is just to please the lady.
Okay.
Like they said, ladies first.
So that was our opinion. Please, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Let's make this video go to 1,000 like, please. Till next time, bye from us. We love you, but God love you more.
Thank you.